Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, get your boosters, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here. Today we are going to do a classic kawaii set. Lots of hearts, perfect for Valentine's Day or any time during the year. You know, when you're feeling a little extra and you want it to show. All right, I have a couple little announcements to make, but first, it's shameless promotion time. Okay, in this set, I used a bunch of our Valentine's Day stuff. They are so cute. You can get them all individual, like if that's what you prefer. But there are only a few of certain things, like the bears with the holding hearts. I only have a couple of those left. The big bling hearts, those are almost gone too. So yeah, you want to get your Valentine's Day goodies, get them now. Get them while they're hot, because you know, by the beginning of next week, if you place an order, I can't guarantee that it would be there before Valentine's Day. So if you want to order something specifically for then, I am shipping out the next day, except for Saturdays, of course, because there's no mail. And that's in the US. The international, I'm working on it, ladies and gentlemen. I am working on it. So hopefully we will get that all figured out and it'll be more cost effective for everyone. I put in some of my previous sets so that you can see how these pieces can work together to make beautiful nails. Don't forget to use the ambassador codes STREEBABY10, KF10, or Sassy10 to save yourself 10% on your total order. Speaking of ambassadors, they're both doing giveaways. Cherie's is a weekly drawing for the black and the white sticky stamping polish from She Modern, and it's open to new subscribers only. So there you have it with that. Now Miss Sassy, she has a few sponsors for her giveaway. Emily, She Modern is doing the United States, so, and her prize is big, $50 gift card, $100 gift card to whoever names her hand. You know, because she got a practice hand and she needs a name. And you can put multiple entries, and you know what? That is one I am going to enter because I want me some stick and stampy polish too. If I don't end up winning, I'm just going to end up buying them probably. So, because I've been wanting to get them, but then these giveaways came up and I was like I don't qualify for Cherie's, but, you know, Sassy, y'all going to see me in there. So, yeah. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Okay, y'all, let's get into the nails. First, this is what was left of the package that Miss Josie Mae's Manny's on Instagram sent me. So I got the smile face and the big conversation hearts from that. I used some of the stuff from Tammy's Manny's that she sent me for my birthday, and from Katherine Ford nails as well. So this is an interesting mishmash of stuff, but I love it all. Now I'm using a 3XL full coverage square. It kind of is a tapered square, but it's still awesome. And they're the Gel X ones, just like the ones that I sell in double XL. I don't know if anybody would be interested in them. I haven't bought them for the store, but I did have a little bit of trouble getting the charms to stay on there. So I don't know if the extra length is worth it. I'll show you what happened. I'll show you what happened. I decided to go with a jelly ombre, vertical ombre in the background. You're not really going to see the actual nail itself very much because the charms are so large. But I wanted to kind of add this to the ombre video because I didn't whip out the jelly polishes. And this is one of the easiest ways to ombre. And you can do it vertical, horizontal, diagonal, whatever you want to do. And it's just super easy. You take whatever polishes you want to use. The first one, you want to put it a little over the center, whether it's vertical or horizontal. So we're just going to be working with the vertical. So, you know, I'm putting the jelly polish on just a little bit over the center. I'm going to put it in the lamp, you know, regular curing time. And then when it comes back, and you use the other color, you do the same thing. You do it a little over half for that side, and those both pieces of little over half overlap, if that makes any sense, and you get your ombre. So it's very, very simple. I did 2 coats, but like I said, I wanted to leave it in there so that you can see how easy it is to ombre with jelly polish. I don't know about watercolors because I don't use them, but I can imagine that it would be the same kind of effect. And you know, with jelly polishes, the more coats you put on, the more opaque it can get. I mean, they're not going to totally be covered because, I mean, it's a jelly. It's not supposed to be completely opaque, but it will get darker as you go on. I usually tend to go with 2 coats, maybe 3, but the 1 coat just doesn't cut it for me. I'm a 2-coater person in general, but with more pigmented polishes, you don't have to put on 2 coats. You can only put, you put 1, because if you put another, it's going to buckle and look all weird. So yeah, that's the 1 coat thing. But with jelly, I always go with 2, whether it's a single or an ombre or rainbow, whatever. I try to do 2 coats to make sure that there's no like lighter spots. You don't want it to be splotchy, stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about any transfer either, because you're putting it in the lamp before, after each color. So there's no worry about any of that stuff. So like I said, jellies are one of the easiest ombres. Now I'm not going to show you all the nails, but I did want to leave that one in. So I did them all. I did the Don't Worry, Be Happy on the index finger. I did paint it by hand, so it's a little jagged looking, but I didn't want to keep trying to fix the letters and having them get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they mush into each other. So I left it the way it was. Now what I'm doing here is I am taking all the charms that I am considering to use, and I am just scuffing the back with my e-file. It's not going very fast. I just want to make sure that it's not a smooth surface so that the glue or the gel can really grip onto it, because if you go from like a flat surface to a flat surface, it's not going to stay well. The gel won't help the charm like beat into the nail. Now with these big charms, I have found that you should use a dollop, or a little bit, however you want to call it, of regular air dry nail glue. Then let it dry a little bit, apply the charm, and then you can go in after with the drill gel glue or base coat or top coat to seal it in, depending. I mean, I would probably use top coat, well, the UV gel and then the top coat. But yeah, so I'm just going to work on these. But I wanted to leave it in because it's important, and since I'm selling charms of a similar nature, which some of them are the unicorn we have and the big bling heart we have. We only have like 1 set of each color left, except for blue, I think, has 2. So if you're interested in those, you need to snap them up, because I guarantee they will be gone shortly. So I am just cleaning up the charms, getting all that dust off, because it does produce dust. And I did use a sanding band because it's a good length or width for the nail, so I can judge where I need to actually buff or file so that it will lay on the nail. So I had these all like sort of figured out which finger I wanted to put what on, and I'm just reorganizing them so that I know what goes where, because there are a lot of them, and you'll see it was really hard for me to take pictures because of my arthritis. It's a combination of the extra long nails and the big charms on them, so yeah, the pictures are interesting, but I still love the set. So I did scuff, or I'm going to scuff, the spinners, which we do still sell. They're at a discounted price, so get them while they're good. Get them while they're good. $2.99 for 4 of them, so that will give you 4 different spinners or 2 pairs, however you want to do it. So now I am taking my tweezers and I'm holding one part of the spinner. The top part, as you see, I'm putting the drill gel glue on there and it's moving. That's why it's kind of hard sometimes to get the actual spinner onto the charm itself. Thank you all for bearing with me with this whole zooming in thing, because I am not the best with it, but you know, gotta practice. So I ended up turning the spinner upside down like this and just putting it in the lamp and kind of guess and nuke it that way. Or you can actually try to do it the other way, have the spinner side down, put the charm on top, and then that way you can check. But a lot of times you'll spin the charm right off the spinner, so it does take a little finesse to get used to. Now, I had such a problem getting charms on these nails. They were sliding everywhere, and not just the spinner nail. And I was using the Good Goop, the drill gel glue. I mean, I could have whipped out some poly gel or hard gel, and that might have worked a little bit better, but you have to be careful with the amount of whatever adhesive you're using when you're using spinners, because you don't want to gunk up the works, right? And these handmade ones, those spinners are a lot smaller than the ones that you would buy in the store. Because, you know, a lot of the spinners that you buy that are already spinners, they have like a base to it, and then the spinner stuff is lifted, you know, so that you don't have to worry so much about product gunking it up. Now, I have found with these oversized resin charms to use nail glue first, you know, a nice dollop of it on there. Let it dry for a couple seconds and then try to apply it onto the nail. And then you can go and do like UV, the drill gel glue around it to make sure that it's really on there, or top coat it in, however you want to do it. But like I said, the charms were going all over the place with this, and it was super frustrating. So what I ended up having to do is I actually drilled into the nail to make a flat spot for the charms to sit on, because they were just sliding everywhere. And I tried to guess, you know, where it should be, how big it should be, all that stuff. And of course I had to wipe the nail off to get that extra dust off there, because that's something that we definitely don't want. But yeah, it was a little bit of a trial with these XXL. I don't know if they're worth it. But like I said, if anybody is interested, please let me know. And yeah, I will get that done for you. If you are still watching this video, please hit the like button. Please, if you are not subscribed already, consider subscribing and hit that bell so that you will know every time I upload. Because even if you're subscribed, you'll miss out on some of the videos, because that's just how YouTube works. It's not small creator friendly in any way, but with more comments, likes, dislikes even, any kind of activity like that will help the algorithm to show other people my videos that, you know, when they look up certain nail videos, you get the big names first, right? So the more that you get interaction, the higher on that list you go. So I'm just going to top coat these in. Everything went fine, and don't worry if there's like a little bumpy kind of lookingness when you are actually doing the ombre. I did top coat them already once before I started adding the charms, so you know, maybe that was part of the reason why they were sliding. I don't know, but I'm going to obviously top coat them again. And like I said before, be careful around the spinner, because you don't want anything gunking up the works, because then it won't work. Okay, y'all, here is my finished set. I absolutely love them. I think they came out super, super cute. I was able to use a whole bunch of stuff from a whole bunch of people and the website, of course. So, tell me what you think down in the comments. Do you like? Do you not? I did have a bit of a hard time with the arthritis in my hands, because it's super stormy today, so my knuckles are all swollen, and I couldn't get the nails in the right position. They were like all clicking on each other, because the longer the nail, the worse you can see it. Like on my pinky and my ring finger, they both kind of like turn in, so the pinky ends up going under the ring finger, and then so that boosts it up, so it gets in the way of the middle finger. And yeah, so I ended up doing some creative pictures and videos, so we'll see how they turn out. Please don't forget the 2 giveaways from my ambassador, the new sub For Cherie, just nailed it, and the name for Sassy's hand. It's going to be a comment picker, so I will put the links to the videos in the description box so that you can go and enter. Don't forget to check out the website, next day shipping except Saturday, so you can get some Valentine's Day kaboom going on. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.